How will all of these overnight cues impact our own Indian markets? We now have our research team joining in with how the trade setup looks like and the stocks that are likely to be in the news. First up, we have Hormaz joining in to get us all the market cues we need to watch out for today. Good morning, Hormaz.
Morning, Vinny, and it is indeed a big day for our markets, right? The recovery that we had yesterday, that will be put to test, and of course, as the GIFT Nifty is indicating a gap down right now, there'll be some key test of lower levels in today's session as well, and that was kind of evident in yesterday's session as well, right? We saw some resistance at higher levels, although the dips that happened, they were bought into, but that 22,700 mark proved out to be a bit of a barrier for the Nifty, and we cooled off from those levels before the close. Of course, the major event today is the RBI policy. A 25 basis point rate cut is almost priced in by the market, but the focus will mainly be on the governor's commentary on the road ahead, and of course whether the RBI will change its stance for the monetary policy. That will be something that will be watched out for, and of course we'll watch out for all the rate sensitives in line of this, be it banks, autos, real estate, that all of these will be in focus, particularly after what has happened in the market in general. Of course, there are multiple hurdles along the way as well. Now, we saw what happened on Wall Street yesterday, the extreme volatility with swings from the lows. That leaves a bit of an unconvincing gain for our own markets as well. The additional 50% tariff that Donald Trump has imposed on China, that takes effect today. The reciprocal tariffs take effect from midnight as well. And of course, there is no concrete deal from the US with any trading partner, including India. So that leaves this hanging in the balance a bit as well. So among the key levels to watch, of course, and main thing, of course, tomorrow is, of course, a holiday. So traders would want to remain light. So the expiry gets pushed to today's trading session. 22,700, of course, that remains the key level on the upside to watch. And yesterday's low of 22,270 is the first line of defense on the downside. Of course, watch out for the wicks as well. There's some extreme swings on Wall Street. We'll see if that percolates into our own markets as well. But for now, the GIFT Nifty is indicating a gap down, and the eyes will be on the policy to improve some sentiments.
Absolutely, Hormaz. Thank you so much for that. And that was Vamakshi. Now you have Vinny, who's thanking you. But Abhishek, coming to you, important stocks to watch out for in today's trading session?
Good morning, Vinit. So to begin with, sources tell CNBC-TV18 that Hudco has launched their QIP with a base deal size of 1,000 crore and to upsize it up to 1,250 crore. Interesting is the flow price at which interesting is the price at which they are offering no discount, almost flat discount over there. So that's good. Sham Metallics, they have given their March update. Stainless steel is up 13% YOY but down 23% month on month. Aluminium foil sales are down 2% YOY, but they are up 18% month on month. Concord Biotech, they have got a US FDA approval for their ANDA teriflunomide tablet. So Senco Gold has given the Q4 update wherein the retail growth is 23% YOY and SSSG growth is about 18.5% YOY despite rising gold prices. So the Q4 revenue stood at 1,300 crore plus, and they have guided for Q1 FY26 revenue growth of 18% plus on a YOY basis. NTPC, they have declared commercial operation of the second part capacity of the 90 megawatt that they have had with respect to their Bhuj plant. With this, the total installed and commercial capacity of the NTPC group will become 80,020 megawatt. IRB Infra, the March toll collections are have grown by more than 15% on a year-on-year basis. Phoenix Mill has also given their Q4 business update, wherein FY25 consumption is up 21% YOY. FY25 gross residential sale is at 212 crore, while collections are at 219 crores. Back to you.
Well, thank you so much for that, Abhishek. And finally, we now have Mangalam joining in with cues from the F&O space. Good morning, Mangalam.
Good morning. So if you look at the market yesterday, the previous day there was a drubbing, and yesterday there was some recovery is what we saw. The question is whether that turns into something sustainable or not. The GIFT Nifty suggests perhaps not. The start we opened with a near 200-point cut. But remember, there was a fair amount of volatility on Wall Street. So the three triggers for today was what happens on Wall Street overnight. Secondly, we have the RBI policy outcome. And the third thing is the weekly options expiry. Wall Street, there was volatility and ended lower. Nifty Bank will be the key index to watch out for in today's trading session. Yesterday, crossed past that 100-day moving average. Does it go past that 51,000 mark, which is the 200-day moving average, or does it fall below because of global cues? Is something that we will most definitely be tracking. Nifty weekly options expiry today. Ahead of that, the FIs sold about 5,000 crores in cash, and they also sold about 331 crores in index futures. Nothing really to worry about in index futures, where they have been selling, and now their long exposure stands at 24% versus 76% short exposure. What was heartening, however, was yesterday they wrote about 5,300 calls, and at the same time they wrote 44,000 puts. So nearly 9 times the put writing is what we saw as compared to call writing. That tells you that there is support at lower levels. Where does that support come in? On the way up, however, for starters, we will see resistance at 22,750 because that's the action that we're seeing on the 22,600 call. Were we to cross past that, the 22,800 call writers or call buyers are active for a punt. But on the way down, 22,500 put and 22,400 put are both active in today's trading session. What does that mean? The option writers are positioned themselves for a range of 22,300 on the way down and 22,750 on the way up for the Nifty today.
Okay, Mangalam, thank you so much for that. Keeping an eye out on that range for the Nifty as well.